Welcome to my WIP date update 28. My name's Tania. I'm Stitching Addicted. Thank you very much for joining me. I want to welcome all my new subscribers and my existing subscribers. So thank you for everybody that's here. As you can see, I'm a wee bit different. I'm wearing my glasses all the time now. So to start off, I will do my giveaway for the pattern, and as you can tell, I have everybody's names on my iPad and I'll push and Michelle Combe, is that Michelle Luscombe? 1670. I will put your comment on the screen, so congratulations. If you can email me, so there's windows everywhere, trying not to get it. If you can please email me at Stitching Addicted and I can organise your pattern, whether you want it from Pain Free Crafts or Hairy. And because I've got everybody's names here and it's really easy, I'm going to do a second giveaway, surprise, for another pattern. Hopefully they will pick a Pain Free Crafts because that is my favourite designer. And this is for my Flosstube because I didn't do anything. So we will push the button again. And it is Truth 2731. So I'll put your comment as well on the screen. So congratulations. Hopefully you would like a Pain Free Cross or a Hairy. The reason I always say Pain Free Crafts is because I absolutely love their charting. I have never been disappointed with any of their patterns. So there was, oh, tell me at the bottom, there was 59, can you see? I don't know, I can't see. 59 people that entered the competition, so thank you very much. So Truth and Michelle Luscombe, I'm sure I've butchered your names, excuse me, please contact me. I will take a screenshot and I will contact you. So another thing I wanted to talk about today is I use hand cream every night because I get very dry hands, and my hands actually, they're really good at the moment, but I don't know if you can tell, they actually peel. So this is what I use, and it is made in the USA. So I actually buy it from Australia. I just bought 3 more tubs. Oh, look, it's still. So my husband and I both use it. In New Zealand it costs $24 a tub and it lasts us ages. So we just use it at night before we go to bed. So this is really good. My husband normally has super dry hands. So now I'll show you my stitching. So I have KPIs, key performance indicators, as my husband calls them. So I did, in the last 2 weeks, I did 15,779 stitches, or including beading. My daily average was 1,127 stitches. So I will show you my finishes first. Oh, I was meant to write it down. 7 projects, I think. 2 finishes and 5 other projects. So look, she is finished. I can't see. Can you see? So the beads, she's very bead heavy. I did do mistakes on her, counting errors on her, but she is completed. She's all beaded, she is done. So I need to find a frame. So I'm going to buy 4 the frames the same, and when I finish the other 3 they'll all go together. Are you ready for the second finish? The second finish is Greta Goldbloom by, that was a lavender and lace. Anybody think I'm new? I've been doing it a year. So this is a lavender and lace. The fabric is a 16 count by Chromatic Alchemy called Jolie. It's a Ada. Absolutely love stitching on it. It's all DMC, and I used the call for beads, and I used artistic license. In other words, I couldn't count. There was a lot of errors in that piece. My next piece is Greta Goldbloom by Bella Filipina. It's on a 16 count, hand dyed by me, and I have finished it too. Try and show it. Can I show it all once? Yep. Which end do I put my camera this time? So these beads. They are in clusters, as you can see. And it was hard on the 16 count to get all the beads in the cluster together. The broomstick was meant to be backstitched with 2 threads. I didn't. I felt it was too thick. There was Krennic for backstitching in here. At that stage I was going, I'm not going to do that. And then, so I worked on her for 5 days. I did 3,973 stitches. That's including the beading. I don't think I included the back stitching. No, it didn't include the back stitching. Like I said, 5 days. 2 of those days were big stitching days. One day was 1,004 stitches. Another day was 1,265. So it was 19th, 20, 21, 22 and 23. I have to laugh about this piece. When I dyed the piece of fabric for it, I said, oh, it's only a little piece of fabric. It's not very big. Won't take much to do this. Boy, was I wrong. There was a lot of stitching in here. A lot of beading. And I'm very happy to have her done. So, even though I had the issue with the 2 ticks that I couldn't distinguish between, in the end, did it really matter? No. Because with all that beading there, because I picked it up in time, so all the white was on her dress, and it was only up here that I had the issue along there. And I picked it up in time, so it didn't really matter anyway. So I'm really happy to have her done. I'm going to frame her. I've got no idea where I'll put her. I don't think I'll put a matting around her. I'm hoping to put her somewhere along here if she'll fit. So if I don't put a matting, she may fit. So, because I'm running out of wall space. So, yeah, she's all done. So I was pretty excited to have that done. So then I had a couple of days, sorry, the only zip that I have to undo today. I didn't undo it. In between that, I did this. This is my All Hallows Eve. This is all my threads that I have for that. So I kitted up my All Hallows Eve, so that is all ready to be stitched. So I did that over a few nights after I finished stitching, and I think one day I might have done it too. I just didn't feel like stitching, so I thought, yeah, I just needed a wee break. I'm pretty sure it has Krennic in it, but I'm not sure which colour. I think it's a 32, which might be white. So I think I've got white Krennic in there, or treasure braid as well. My next piece to show you has part threads, so sorry. So it is, so sorry. I've still got this cough. I've had it for about 6 weeks now. My next piece is Fortune Teller by Lou LaBelle, which I think is Luciana LaBelle, but it says Lou LaBelle on the picture. You should be seeing a picture of what she looks like and a picture of Coco, where she was and where she is at. I shut the bedroom door, she wants in there. So here she is. I have got all to the end now, so I've got right across the top, so I'm super happy. And actually this page has I have got a pucker. I need to fix it. Has got a lot of black on it. I need to done that in. So I'm really happy with that. I must have caught the thread with my needle, probably. Yes, because the stitch next to it's tight. So, Fortune Teller, how many stitches did I do on Fortune Teller? 1,719 over 2 days. So I should have a before and after. My next piece is Mini Mount Cabin Home, and the artist is by Dominic Davidson. Yes, I'm pretty sure it is. And I did this over about 3 days. I think I did 875 one day. Yes, I did 453 another day and 338 another day. So hopefully I have the 3 pictures of that. Where's my needle? Oh, it's here, which is a weird place to put it. So I just wasn't feeling it. So I have a picture of what it looks like and hopefully the images of where my progress. On my images it will have my stitch count and my, trying to fold it, and my percentage. Yeah. So that's what she looks like at the moment. I'm at 19 point something percent, 66 maybe, 61. But you'll see on my picture, really wanted to get to 20%. I was laughing with a friend, I was saying I really wanted to get to 20%. I was disappointed there I didn't get there. And then I was saying, well, actually, I probably wanted to get to 25%, and then I'd want to get to 50%. Would I really be happy? Ah dear. So that's what she's looking like. She's on a 16 count, easy guide. There's Coco. What are you doing, miss? So, I think she'll be all right. I have quite a few Dominic Davidson pieces on minis. So I really want to progress with this one to see how it looks to see whether I'm going to do the rest. I actually not sure I want to do them on 16 count. I think I would prefer to do them on 18 count. My next piece is Mini Butterfly Effect by KPI. Here is the picture, and hopefully I'll have a before and after. I did 1,591 stitches in my day that I worked on here, which was on the 25th. She is on Summer Beach. Pretty sure that's what she's called. She's on a Paddock Lane design. Fabric. She is a 24 count. As you can see, I'm going here, there and everywhere. Yep, there is stitches there. So I do have pack threads on this. Okay, sorry, she just bumped the tripod. So what am I doing, Tanya? What I am doing is, on my last video, I said that her hair was so confetti heavy and it was a bit of a nightmare. And then somebody was saying, in my comments, they were saying, excuse Dave in this trailer, they were saying that the butterflies are no better. And I was thinking, oh dear. So I decided what I'd do is I'd do colour completing. So that's what I'm doing. So that's why there are stitches here, there and everywhere. I'm actually colour completing. So you can see that, like here, this colour is gone all the way down there. And I finished 5 colours, so I'm super excited. So I will, hopefully I've already shown you a before picture, and I'll show you a before and after now if I haven't shown you it. So super excited over that one. I intend to have that done by the end of the year. I'm in a group on Facebook called the Determined Stitches, and our challenge for the year is to work on a project and have it, how do I say this? You divided it into, so it would be finished by the end of the year into 12 parts at the beginning of the year. Well, I did that and I finished Dragon Soul earlier in the year, and then I decided I could start another piece and I could do the same thing. And it works out that I need to do 1,100 stitches on my mini butterfly effect to get it finished. I did 1,591 this time, so that will mean I won't need to do quite as many each time. So yeah, I am right on track to getting that finished by the end of the year. My next piece is Blackberry Dragon by Stanley Morrison. So Mini Butterfly Effect is a Heaven and Earth. Mini Mount Cabin was a Heaven and Earth. Fortune Teller was Pain Food Crafts. And Blackberry Dragon is a Pain Food Crafts as well. because they are my favourite designer, as you can probably tell. So I have taken the background off this. I will show you a picture of what it is going to look like. How I'm going about this one is, because I've taken the background off, I have decided to work it as a drawing per se, and do all the black outline and then colour it in with the threads. So that is how I'm doing it. I've now just started on that second wing. So this wing over here I have done all down to the bottom there, so I just need to fill in that wing there. Excuse the park threads, so that's how I work. But it's really cool to have an area that I can just fill in if I want to. So in Blackberry Dragon I worked on that on the 26th of the 8th, and that's how we do our dates in New Zealand. And I did 2,200 stitches, and that was for the day, and I was super happy with it. I love working on this piece. And the fabric is done by Be Stitch Me. It's a mystery. It is a 25 count, and I was talking to Jess about it the other day, and I was saying, did I even measure this fabric to make sure it fit? I'm sure I did. But I'm still worried. I'm sure I did. Did I start in the middle? I have no idea. Don't know where I started. I don't remember. But absolutely love it and want to see good progress. My next piece, I did 1,073 stitches, and it is Magical Arrival, and you'll see a picture here. It is a retired pattern by Anne Stokes. It is Pain Free Crafts as well. My new way of thinking is that if I want to buy a new pattern, it's got to be a retired pattern, because I can't keep buying patterns, or I have to live to 150 or older. I'm just not going to get them all done. So hopefully I have showed you a before and after. And yes, this is the right way. So this is on an 18 count Flosstube. It is gridded by me. It's a 2/1. Have I told you most of my other counts? I think I have. If I haven't told you and you're wondering what it is, just send me a quick note below and I will tell you. So I'm sorry if I haven't. My memory is terrible, as you know. So I'm really happy. It's at 1,073, put good progress on this. I didn't do as good stitching yesterday, but I only did 695 stitches on Mini Enchantment of the Wolf by Tamara Markgard. That is a Heaven and Earth design pattern. It's on 25 count. Excuse me. It's a 25 count easy grid, and I have cropped this piece, so I would have shown you before and what it looks like cropped. And here she be. Super happy. Okay, where was I working? I was mostly working over here. I filled in a wee bit down here, but predominantly, and I keep moving it. Predominantly, I had a lot of packed threads on this piece, so I'm going to have to cough again. You would think after 5 weeks this cough would be gone. I thought it was, but... So, I thought I would just... Because I just wasn't feeling like stitching yesterday, because I had a big few days and I just didn't feel it so much yesterday, and I knew I've got a big day today because I've got to go see the eye specialist, and yeah, so I thought I won't stitch as much yesterday. That's why I only did the 700. Well, I've only got one more piece to show you, so I'm really happy with this. And when I get back from Dunedin, I will pick this up again and I'll do a few more stitches. So hopefully I'll show you before and after. Only one more piece to show you. I didn't take it fully off the Q-snap. This is Archer. Hey, I didn't even write it down. So I did 411 stitches, not yesterday, the day before. So it must have been on the 27th. Yesterday I did 119. I did park one thread yesterday, but I only have 2 park threads on it at the moment. All the other park threads that I had on it, I've actually stitched in. I got to that stage and I thought, well, the time has come. So I stitched them all up into here. I was saying to Dave, this page is taking forever. Why can't I finish this page? It's because I'm actually working on 3 pages. It's all across these 3 pages I'm really working on, because if there's a colour that is in one, I carry on and get all the threads for that. So I have finished a couple of colours. So this is Archer. She is at 54.something%. So I will have a where I started at the beginning of the fortnight and at the end. So how she works is that how she's meant to work is that I put a thread in her a day. Excuse my stomach complaining. And then I work on something else, and it's meant to make her easier for finishing. I want to have her finished by the end of next year. So yeah, that is my plan. So yeah, Dave was the one that wanted me to do the KPIs, the key performance indicators. I wasn't actually going to do that. Look, you get to see Coco today. Coco's been a wee bit naughty lately, haven't you, Bubby? She is waking us up at 4 o'clock in the morning, wanting us to get up. It's just a little early then, isn't it, honey? So I don't know what is wrong with her at the moment. So you'll have to jump over that. Jump. No, not stand. Get off it. Okay, I'll put it over here. Was there a thread on that? No. Get your feet off. Get your claws out. Ow! Naughty little pussy. You couldn't sit on them. I moved it for you. So she's been a little naughty, and I've had to start shutting the door because I don't really want to get up at 4:30. So, So I'll just do a quick life update. There won't be much stitching in the next couple of weeks, I don't think. I've got, like I say, I've got the eye appointment today. I will just move that too. There you go. To have a look at my eyes to see how much deterioration that I actually have got. And there might be quite a bit, I assume. So these are my progressive glasses that I had quite a few years ago, and I couldn't really use them because they magnify at the bottom and it's distance at the top. So the distance isn't quite right now. So in the house they're perfect, but outside and driving they're not. So I use my distance for outside, my new ones, but for my stitching they help for my headaches behind my eye and that, so that really helps. But I also have my yearly mammogram in a couple of days, so no doubt I'll be a wee bit tender after that. Unfortunately they found something last time, so I was having every 2-year mammograms, but I'm back to yearly ones again, so that sucks. Hate that. But we do what we have to do as women, and I'm sure men enjoy the prostate exams just as much. So I don't think it matters whether you're female or male. What else? Dave is just putting new gates in our old wool shed because he's going to have to put calves in there because he's running out of room. So he has been trying to work in everything because I have this eye appointment, then I have my mammogram in a couple of days, and then I have my infusion next week. So that means that I have to slow down what I'm doing for the next few days after my infusion. I may have to do a dialysis as well if my kidneys and liver play up like they did last time. But we're hoping that if I drink as much as I normally do before the infusion, not drink while I'm having the infusion, and how I normally do it, and eat before my infusion and not during it, how I normally do it, I should be right. So not change anything, and it should be fine. Overall, I think I've had a fantastic last 2 weeks. Unfortunately, the next 2 weeks won't be great, but you can't always have heaps of stitching. And I think what I'm going to do instead is I want to, the animal panorama, I have all the threads ready for that. So I think I will put them on thread drops because that always takes quite a bit of time, and it's nice when you are ready to start something to actually have it ready and kit it up and just able to pick the project up and start. So I think that and All Hallows Eve, I'm not sure when I'm going to start that because Holly the CrossFit addict is going to start that with me. So whenever she's ready, we'll start that. On Friday is the 1st of September, and that's when I'm going to start Hairy Pawter by Jenny Parks. That's a Gecko Rouge kit. I might be really adventurous and I might start that in the middle because it has a combination of bulk stitching and confetti, and I get very bored in the bulk stitching, so I need to mix it up and actually have some areas of both, or I'll get bogged down and not want to do it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I will work that out on Thursday after my mammogram, where I'm going to start. Excuse me. I'm going to do that on the 18 count, and that'll be interesting to see how that goes. What else is new? I don't think there's much else happening. I haven't really done anything about from stitch the last couple of weeks. Like I say, I feel really good, and which is really good coming up to my next infusion. It's only it's a week away, so no doubt coming the few days before won't feel so great. The joys of MS. But thank you very much for everybody that participated in my giveaway, and I couldn't believe how many people did. It was very weird for me just saying thank you and not writing comments. That isn't normal for me. And I hope you have a great stitchy week, and I will go and edit this. I will find the people that won and write a personal comment and do a happy dance or something so you know that you won. And I will talk to you later. Bye.